Hi guys, here to talk about System of a Down and my personal worst to best. Usually I wait for this kind of charts, when there is a new record coming. So okay, I wait for this record and then I do the chart. But in this case, waiting for a new System of a Down album I think is pointless. So I'm gonna go for my preferences even if the discography is not that big. Honorable mentions to solo albums of Serj Tankian and the first Scars on Broadway. That two very good albums. With the best of those albums, it could have been another great album by System of a Down. So let's start. You've seen it already. Is Still This Album, which is a little weird because it's not really clear if it's a proper album or a B-side, because it should be an album with ideas or demos from Toxicity sessions, but the band says that in the end it's another album, so it's very confusing. Anyway, there are good ideas, of course. The period was really good, but to me it doesn't sound like an album. It sounds like ideas and good songs here and there, but not like an album. This is Hypnotize, the latest album by the band. It's a short one. I think it's the shortest of the discography. It's a good album overall, and tracks like the title track Attack or Lonely Day, a very good and famous single. Overall, it's a very good album, very enjoyable, but again, the albums are not many, so that's why it's in this position of the chart. This is a brother of Hypnotize. This is Mesmerize. It's a good album. I prefer this one to the other one. They're very similar in terms of quality, but I slightly prefer this one. Cigaro, BYOB, should be Bring Your Own Beer, but just Bring Your Own Bombs. So a very good title and one of the best songs by System of a Down. Question was another good single by the band. So a good album, Mesmerize. This is the debut album. This is the... Can I replicate this? Okay, sort of. Okay. Sorry about this. This is debut again. This was a very fresh record after the new metal era. It sounded strange, and it's a hell of an album with Sugar. Maybe my favorite track on this record, but the hit single was Spiders. A very great song for a very great debut album. This is kind of obvious, you know it by now, but I think it's in the first position of almost everyone, but tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. This is Toxicity, and when you have two songs like Chop Suey and Toxicity, you can only be there in the first position. Of course, not only these two songs, they are great songs, and this is for me the System of a Down that I want to hear. Very inspired, very with their own identity, more mature than the first record. So this is by far my favorite album. So this is Toxicity, and you let me know what's your favorite System of a Down album. And that's it. Let's talk about music. Put a like on the video, subscribe the channel, and that's it. Rock and roll.